Hey everybody, this is Darkside Elite here. This is one of my biggest trailers reactions I have been waiting for a long time now. I love season one of Titans, the first season of it. I had a few problems with the first season, and a good chunk of it was how they did Raven. But Tegan Croft, she can do Raven very, very well. The only problem is they did certain things that made no sense to the character and how they were building her up. Um, but this season, they're doing a lot. I'm kind of on the fence with it. They're doing Jericho. They're doing Slade Wilson. They're doing Rose Wilson. They might be doing Joseph. So they might be doing the whole Wilson family in Deathstroke and Jericho, Joseph Wilson, and Ravenger, and even Lady Deathstroke. So we might see what the heck is going to be happening. Um, I'm sorry, hold on, let me see. So Slade, Grant, Joseph, and Rose. Okay, cool. All right, so sorry about that. I want to clear that up. I don't want to be no mistakes. But I cannot wait for this season. We're gonna be getting a lot more. I think they're gonna end the whole. They're gonna get Trigon gone within the next 3 or 4 episodes. Like he's gonna be a problem, and then they're gonna get rid of him. Like they're gonna basically seal him away, but it's gonna they're basically gonna make it where it's a patch. Like they're patching him up they're patching the situation, and he can't get out until Raven is ready. So Raven's gonna go through her crucible to get herself to the power set so she can be able to fight her father on equal footing. Um, I cannot wait for that. Also I cannot wait to see how they're gonna do Starfire's new look. Um, Me personally, I still don't like Anna Diop as Starfire. She's playing the character very well. I just don't like the fact that they changed her her character. Um, you can say she's orange all you want, but the character is supposed to be a light orange. Her character is orange, but it's a light orange, and her character was designed to be white. Her character was not designed by facial features and body frame to be black. I'm sorry, she's not. Okay, it was later they did that. So we have to see. We have to completely see how everything goes. But I am not dismissing Anna Diop as the character. I'm not dismissing anybody to play their character. It's just how they're written. And Anna Diop is doing a really great job with the character. I applaud her. She changed my whole mind about the fact that she's playing Starfire. Um, I just don't like the whole racial change. That's the only thing that I personally care about. But she's changed my mind on the fact that she cannot. I didn't believe that she cannot play the character. I just feel that her being darker skin could be a problem. However, she's playing the character right, and that's all that completely matters. So, and also, there's a lot going on, so I want to see how they do this trailer. This is one of my favorite streaming shows. I know for a fact, we're probably second quarter of next year, we're gonna get Doom Patrol 2. We're definitely going to get Doom Patrol Season 2. And I have a huge feeling that something's going to happen with Swamp Thing, and it's going to be a huge event for Swamp Thing. They're not going to make it into a movie. This whole streaming service is going to get retooled. We're going to have Stargirl. I have a feeling that after this season, they're going to try to work out and get Constantine on the streaming service. He is better there than it is on a network like CW. They're hampering him. He should be way more sexual. He should be way more vicious. His powers and his universe is very dark and very bloody. That's what I want. That's what a lot of people want. I don't want him on Legends. I think he's being misused on Legends. However, I think that they're trying to work out a way to get him on the streaming service. I think that's a much better route for him, and they can easily just let him go off the cuff, and play this character to the fullest extent than he did when he was on NBC. So let's get this trailer started. I cannot wait. I want to see the design of Deathstroke's armor. I want to see the designs of a few things. I want to see what they're gonna do. So let's get this to it. Please let this trailer blow my mind.
All your friends are gonna die.
We're being hunted by sociopaths. We are a group of people who share a common enemy.
Which makes us what?
An alliance, one born of mutual need. Jason, what are you doing here?
It's Batman. Something inside of him just snapped.
This wasn't justice. This was a massacre. You've always wanted me to give in to the darkness. You win.
This was not my doing. This was his.
Dick.
I've released your friend from a terrible burden.
Oh, Rachel. You'll see. They'll all see.
I see you made the news with your old Titans friends. There's some new ones, too.
Titans are back, bitches!
There are no sidekicks in Titans. We're partners. We have each other's back. This is the new Titans.
Krypto.
So what are we? Titans 2.0?
Titans Next Generation.
No way.
What?
Deathstroke.
Okay. Woo! Yeah. Okay. Okay, there's a lot right there. This has got my attention. The only thing that makes me go, what are they doing? Is Richard. He's still in the Robin suit. What are they doing? So it looks like, this is what it looks like. It looks like, oh, okay. First and foremost, they casted Glen as Bruce Wayne Batman. So this is our Batman for the streaming service universe. I'm a little, I'm not going to dismiss the guy. He is a phenomenal actor, regardless of outside of Game of Thrones. I've seen him in a few other British type of shows. The guy's a great actor. He can play a badass. The only thing is, it seems like he is a little old to play the character. He seems like he's weathered a little bit. I thought they would make him a little bit younger. However, let's see. I'm not going to dismiss that. Let's see. Okay. 2. It seems like Bruce is going to give these guys, their suits. It seems like he's redesigned and gave them their suits, because Hawk and Dove has a brand new suit. That looks so much different than what they had. Not so much different. It looks a little bit different than what they had in that season 1. Dick has a new suit, a new Robin suit. So what the heck? We have Aqualad, which is supposed to be Garth, not Calderon. It's Garth, the first Aqualad. And then we have Donna Troy in her original suit that was given to her by Wonder Woman. So I don't think that Bruce is going to give her a suit. I think she's going to just wear what she originally had on. What is this season going to be about? A lot of people are wondering, is this going to be the Judas Contract? I don't think it's the Judas Contract because there's no Terra. I think this is their first introduction to Deathstroke. I think that this is their first introduction to who Deathstroke is, and it's going to be awesome. We're going to have a huge amount of action and fights. I don't want this to be bogged by a lot of romanticism and no romanticism. There's no need for it, because this show, this season should be very ruthless. Now, next, they introduced Superboy. So the kid we saw with the dog, with the white dog that says Krypto, that's Connor Kent. That's Superboy with Krypto. We got introduced to Deathstroke at the end. We saw the woman who had the patch over her eye and doing a reverse move. That's supposed to be Rose. So we have not seen Joseph. We don't know if we're going to see Grant. And we just saw Slade as Deathstroke. Now, that could be Slade, or it could be Grant. It could be Grant, because Grant did have a suit that looks almost dead on like his dad, but more advanced. I'm not thinking that it is or isn't either one. What I'm thinking is that we can't jump to that conclusion. It also seems that Jason is going to go off the cuff, because we now have Jason fighting against Dick Grayson down in the Batcave. So I don't know what's going to happen there. This could be all a gigantic mind screw by Trigon for all we know. This could be a gigantic mind screw by Trigon to just say, hey, you may make me go away, but I'm not really gone because you're stuck in this little parallel dimension. We don't know. He's a reality manipulator, so who knows? But this looks epic. This looks really, really good. I think they did a really great job. I think that oh my God. I don't know. I personally don't know. I am very hyped. I love Hawk and Dove. I think that Alan Richardson and Mika Kelly are going to do a great job with these characters. I think they deserve a show. I think they deserve a show off of Titans. I think they need to have their own show, move them off of Titans. I know they're part of Titans, but you can easily put them on their own show and say, hey, boom, their own show, and then they can easily just come in whenever they want to. They could build their show off of Titans. They have so many characters. Those two are phenomenal. But the thing is that how they're going to do Hank's all of his injuries. This man suffered a lot of injuries during his time as being Hawk. So are they going to introduce this thing where he gets a renew you? Like they give him a potion and it actually fixes a good chunk of his body so he doesn't feel all the weight and the pain? Or does Bruce give him something that actually helps so he can actually continues to fight? Because he's wondering how the hell does Bruce Wayne fight when this man go through all this crap? And it's like, well, because he's Batman, for God's sakes. However, my God, this trailer is great. We haven't seen what Gar is up to. We haven't seen what Starfire is up to. We saw a little bit, just a little bit. We saw Raven with her pale face and the little jewel above her head, the jewel of I forgot the name of it's supposed to be her mother's maiden name. That's supposed to be the goddess that gave her the jewel to protect her soul from Trigon. That's supposed to be that jewel, Azarath. It's supposed to be the jewel of Azarath in the center of her head. So basically, that's supposed to keep her soul from being screwed by Trigon, so she can keep her powers at bay, so she can use all of her magics and not have to be succumbed to her sin desire, which is pride. She's the sin of pride. I don't know. I am so stoked for this season of Titans. I am so happy. We know we're gonna get this in another 3 or 4 months. So I'm sorry. I cannot wait. I am. This is one of my favorite shows. This is hands down one of my favorite shows of all of DC stuff. It's the Titans. It's Flash. It's Black Lightning. For right now, I mean, until we see what Doom Patrol is, and also if they're gonna what Stargirl is, because I'm willing to give Stargirl a chance. I just don't want it to be woman power and that might makes right and all that. I'm like, no, can you just let the character be the character? Don't hand fist the world to believe the same thing. Just let the character be the character. Let people be people. You know, if they disagree, they disagree. That's just the way it works. That's the way people are. That makes them more relatable to us, because if I don't like it, I'm supposed to like it? What the heck is that about? So that's what I'm hoping. The streaming service has a lot of great offers, and I'm hoping that they build a lot better off of their universes. Without Swamp Thing there, and they only have now 3 shows that actually are streaming service only shows, it really puts a lot of hampering on what they could do. Me personally, I think this season of Titans should be where they make their breakout characters. This should be where we get a Hawk and Dove TV show. I want a Hawk and Dove TV show. Simple as that. Please, someone, send this over to the WB. Send this over to the guys who do the streaming service. Let them know. Do a Hawk and Dove streaming service. I mean, a TV show. Get Alan and Mika off of this series and put them on their own, and I guarantee you it's going to make a lot of money. The episodes that had those two as a center point, it was the highest rated, best loved episodes. Now they changed the background of both Hawk and Dawn Hank and Dawn, and I mean his brother Dawn. They're half brothers instead of being brothers, because Dawn is supposed to be the younger brother and Hank is the older brother. They kept that, but they made Dawn more of the he's black and Hank is basically mixed. So they're both mixed. He has more of the father's features, and Dawn has more of the mother's feature because the mother was a half. She was half. So I had no problem with that. I think they did a really good job, and they made it make sense. And I was like, okay, that's fine. That's fine. They gave a great understanding of what happened to Dawn, which I mean, in all retrospect, it happened a little bit differently because of Crisis. So we're gonna find out a lot more, and there's a lot of talks that the Titans from the streaming service is gonna be introduced in the CW Crisis. Do you guys understand that would be a huge departure because these guys are vicious. There's blood and everything else. So if you introduce them, they have to hold back a lot of the blood and the vicious nature of both of these characters to put them on this Crisis event. I think they're just going to be shown like, hey, this universe is out there. Boom. So we have to see. But this season of Titans is going to look phenomenal. I know how people felt at the end of the first season. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are they supposed to get their costumes? Is Raven supposed to show off that she's supposed to be this great, powerful character? What happened to all those behind the scenes? Well, they had a feeling that by doing that, they have to wrap it all up, and they didn't want to do that. I think they wanted to actually have it where they patch it, and basically, and Trigon is going to be sealed away, but it's weakening. It's going to be there, but it's going to start weakening because he's going to come back. So I have a feeling that they had to do something that made sure that it ended on a massive cliffhanger, so people go, what? And I had no problem with it. I loved it. Having Dick fall to darkness like that, what? So I have a huge feeling that this season is where Bruce is going to talk to Dick. He's going to talk to Richard and get his mindset out of that anymore. Like, you need to, kid, I understand exactly how you feel. And he can say that. I know how you feel. How do you feel? How do you think I would feel if I had the man who shot my parents in front of me and I'm hopped up? He's holding a gun to me. How do you think I'm going to feel about that? Richard can't say, well, no. He's going to be like, oh, I'm going to want to kill him myself, but I can't do that. And the reason why is because that's what he wants. That is what he wants. He could cry and he could beg that, don't kill me, save my life. No, he wants you to kill him because it's going to prove to him that you're just like him. Hence why he never killed the Joker. He can't kill the Joker. He can't. So that's what I hope. I hope that they get Richard away from that anger and rage towards Bruce and realize that everything he's done has been about himself. It's selfishness. So I'm hoping that they get away from that with him and they get him more as the the jokester, but he takes things seriously, and I'm fine with that. Takes things seriously, but throws in a throwing a joke once in a while, but take it seriously, and he fights viciously too. That's fine, but he doesn't kill, and I'd be fine. And I'll be like, yep, that's I'm fine with that, Richard. I'll be perfectly fine with that, Richard. So we have to see. We have to see how they do Aqualad, how they do Garth. We have to see how they're going to do Superboy. If they're going to do the Flash, we have to see how they're going to do everything. But I am not putting a lot of hype into this. I'm just hyped that this trailer looks phenomenal. It looks really great. We're going to get Jason Todd. I have a feeling that Jason Todd is going to die very, very soon. It probably won't be this season, but I have a feeling it's probably going to be either this season, later this season, or it's going to be next season. He's going to die, and he's going to come back as the Red Hood. And we're going to have the Red Hood versus the Titans. And it's going to be vicious. It's going to be cruel, and I cannot wait to see it. I cannot wait. So I'm hoping that everybody gives this an opportunity. I hope that they do a really great job. They're not going to hold back the blood. They're not going to hold back the sexual innuendos. They're not going to hold back all that stuff. They're going to do. It's a streaming service. You don't like it? Hey, there's other programming down the road. Keep it that way. I'm perfectly happy with it. Let's get into this. Titans season 2, phenomenal. It's better than both Black Lightning and the Flash. This is hyped to me. This is great. I cannot wait. Like, comment, share, subscribe down below, please. Let's talk about this. What do you think of the trailer? What do you think? Do you think they're doing a great job? Do you think that introducing Deathstroke was a little too early? Who do you think they should be having this season 2 about? Do you think they should just have it all about Trigon again? What would be your plans for season 2? So let's talk about it. Let's have fun about it. It's going to be a great stacked fall season. And also, we're going to get the final episodes of Young Justice very, very soon. So That's another one we have to be prepared for. So, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot wait. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.